to Taxonomy Online Mathematics. We are still continuing with our WASSCE 2020 question. We are done with the section A. Now we are having the section B. First question A. Given that 7 minus 2x, 9, 5x plus 17 are consecutive terms of a geometric progression with a common ratio where the r is greater than what? 0. Meaning the value of our common ratios will be what? A positive value. We have to find the value of what? X. What value will x assume in order for us to get a single number? That is what we are looking for. And when we start with GP, we know that to find common ratio, it is by the formula n plus 1 over un. So in case our n assume 1, it's going to be 1 plus 1, and that gives us 2 as second term over u1. This common ratio is the same as if I have u3 over what? u2. I'm going to stop here because I know the third term divided by the second term will give me my common ratio. The second term divided by the first term will also give me my common ratio. So now, first, second, third. So in this case, we can say that our first term is 7 minus 2x. The second term we have there is 9. Then we have our third term to be 5x plus 17. We can substitute that into this place since we don't know what the common ratio is. Wherever I see u2, I put 9. So right away, this is going to be my 9 over first term, 7 minus 2x equals to third, 5x plus 17 all over 9. So this becomes simple linear equation involving what? Fraction. So what do? We can see the LCM could be 9 multiplying this, or fast forward, we can cross multiply. I will like the cross multiplication. So let's multiply this to have, if I'm taking care of this, we are going to have 7 minus 2x multiplying 5x plus 17 all equals to 81. Why 81? Because 9 times 9 will give us what? 81. So we need to expand this bracket using the FOIL method. So this will be multiplying this to give us 35x. 7 times this. Let's say 17, 7. So 9, 4. So 1, 1. So we have plus 119. 7 is multiplying the second bracket. So we start with negative 2. Negative 2 will multiply this to give us minus 10x. And the x times x will give us x squared. Then the negative 2x will also multiply this to give us minus 34x, all equals to 81. So easy. I can see x squared, single x, single x. I can group this to have a quadratic equation. So this is going to be my 35x. If I want to group like terms, minus 34x, then minus 10x squared plus 119. I want to remove this from there to become minus 81 equals to 0. I think you are smiling that this will give us 1. So that will be only x minus 10x squared. If we subtract this, let's do it traditional way. 81. This will give us 8. I believe this will be 30. So we have plus 38 equals to 0. Quadratic equation is in the form ax squared bx plus c equals 0. Meaning the x squared must come first. And we are seeing it in the middle term. So right away, minus 10x squared. We are not moving any of them from any side to different sides, so they maintain their sign. So plus x plus 38 equals to what? 0. We are saying it is ax squared, not minus minus ax squared. So we need this sign to be positive. So we multiply through by a negative sign. So 10x squared minus x plus, I think that will be negative. So negative 38 equals to 0. A simple quadratic equation where we need to use the a as in 10 to multiply the c as in 38. In your mind, you are getting 380. Can you get the factors of 380? When you add, you get 1. Yes, you can get, but I will not be able to do that fast. So I will use the almighty formula, which says that our x is going to be minus b plus or minus the discriminant going to be 4ac all over 2a, where the abcd is going to be, our a is the coefficient of x squared as 10, b is the coefficient of x as minus 1, and c is just our constant term 38. So what do we do? Let's do substitution. Minus will be there. B is minus 1 plus or minus the root of minus 1 as b, 4a which is 10, c which is minus 38, all on 2a which is what? 10. With this, I'm sure calculator can help us to get 1 plus or minus the root of 1. I'm seeing negative. So negative 4 times this will give me a positive value, so this will be positive. 3, 8, 4, 32, 3, 12, so 15. Then the 10 will increase this 0 to give us 1520, all on 20. Good. I'm sure this place we can use calculator, but let's still continue to add. What will I get? 1 plus or minus root of 1521. 1521 as in 1 plus this, all divided by 20. Now I need to know what value would this give me. The root of 1521. That will give us, let's say, plus or minus. That will be, if I'm looking for 1 here, so 81. So I have 39 over 20. This is showing that the value that we are going to get is going to be 2. So it means that, if I can come from here, it means that our x1 is going to be 1 plus 39 over 20. The minus will be for the x2. So this will be 40, 20. Therefore, x1 is what? 2. Then my x2 will be 1 minus 39 over 20. That will be negative 38 over 20. If we use our 2 to go through, I think we can get to go there, minus 1, then we get 0.9. We can use calculator to get that. Now, listening to the question, we are saying that our common ratio should be more than 0, meaning we need a positive value. Not to say that the x will not be negative. The x can be negative, it can be positive. But when I put in the value of x into these places, the common ratios will remain positive. So if I want to check that, don't forget that our x2 will be minus 2 if I want to approximate to the whole number. So I'll get this. So your common ratio is going to be in this form, 7 minus 2x. Let me take it this way. When x equals to 2, I'll be having 7 minus 2 in this form, your 9, 5, x which is 2 plus 17. I believe this is 4. From this is what? 3, 9, 10 plus that. I think that will give us 27. So can we try our common ratio? Second 10. 9 over first term, 3. So I get the same answer as 27 over 9. I think that will be 3. So in this case, the x, when x is positive 2, as I'm seeing here, my common ratio will be positive. What do you think will happen when x is negative 2? You know, negative 2 here will give us 4. So we're having 7 plus 4, I believe I'll get 11, 9, minus 10 from this, minus 17. So this cannot be a geometric progression. So we say that, therefore, our x as we are looking for is that's what? 2. I believe you followed, even though the video is long, but if you take your time and go through, you'll be able to follow what you have done. Take a question similar to this, try your hand and see if you can be able to do it. If you like this video, give a thumbs up. If you have not subscribed, subscribe and click on notification bell for more notification. See you as we take the B part of the first question. Until then, bye.